All right, guys, we got a face-to-face interview between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, and we have my boy Cameron hosting this right now. And guys, I don't know how I feel about this matchup right here, man. We have a young gun in Jake Paul that really wants this fight, and he is training hard night in and night out for this dude, Mike Tyson, because he knows how much of a big name Mike Tyson is. And on the other hand, you have a 50-year-old Mike Tyson that smokes weed, but he is still tough as balls, and he still has that grit. By the way, no Diddy when I say that, but he still has that grit. So guys, I really don't know how I'm feeling. To take Mike Tyson at a plus 200 it sounds like good money to take. But you got this dude, Jake Paul, and I'm really thinking about betting on Jake Paul, guys. Call me crazy, but I might be betting on a young gun. It's not official yet, but this interview could tell me a lot of things on how I'm feeling towards that night on Friday night, guys, November 15th, if I'm not mistaken. Like the video, subscribe. I don't need to say this once or twice. Let's get into it. We need to get to 1,000 subs, guys.
It would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history.
We need to get to 1,000 subs. We need to get monetized.
I think this is going to be a very easy night. This is not going to be an easy night.
We made history together, and we got a chance to make history together again.
There'll be nothing less than.
All right, let's get into it.
Maybe you won, like Trump had to do it.
Nah, we good. We good. You guys ready?
Go.
All right, let's get it. We're going to start with you, Mike.
Man, Mike Tyson is looking young, bro.
Would you agree to take this
He's looking real young.
I believe this is going to be great for boxing. I believe I'm going to win.
Jake, why'd you agree to take the fight?
Great answer.
Man, he's a legend, you know. This is the guy. This is one of the two most famous boxers to ever live, him and Muhammad Ali. This is a dream come true for me. I am inspired by Mike, his story, you know, what he's persevered through. And to be able to fight him and to share the ring with such a legend is a special moment for me, and it's historic. And the fact that we did it with Netflix, it's the biggest fight of the century. And
all right, that's too much talking right here, Jake Paul. You don't need to explain too much. I like the respectful approach you're going here. You didn't do that with Tyson Fury's brother. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. You didn't do it to him or
that's what I love to do.
Tyron Woodley, but damn.
Have fun.
Let's get a little bit of shit talking going on.
On top of what does it mean for boxing?
Everything, man. You know, this all came from an ayahuasca ceremony. When I saw this happening, I saw the butterfly effect of every kid going into the gym the next day, wanting to be like me or Mike. 700 million people watching on Netflix. Wow. And the impact this will have on the sport is unfathomable, and it's untangible, quite frankly.
Okay, Mike, so
and do you guys think this will be a huge impact in boxing? Because a lot of people are saying this is a lose-lose situation for Jake Paul, and Mike Tyson could only gain from it if he goes to a draw with Jake Paul. Mike Tyson basically wins it. If Mike Tyson goes to a decision with Jake Paul, people are saying Mike Tyson wins the fight. If Mike Tyson beat Jake Paul, granted, Jake Paul is just going to look absolutely like, you know, I don't know how I feel about it. Mike Tyson, they're giving him the pass, but I feel like this is a risk for either dudes going into this fight.
What does it mean to be fighting Jake Paul? And same question to you. What does this mean for boxing?
To be honest, boxing's never seen nothing like this in the history of boxing. Since it began 250 years ago, it's never seen
this is huge
anything
for
like
boxing,
and probably never will.
Well, Mike, let me ask you this. What does it say about Mike Tyson if he knocks out a 27-year-old Jake Paul?
Mike just knocked somebody else out again. You know, this is going to be big. It's not like it's just some 27-year-old. It's Jake Paul.
And Jake, same question to you. What does it mean if you knock out a 58-year-old Mike Tyson?
Mike is 58. Godly.
Yeah, when it happens,
gave him the benefit of the doubt with 50. Yeah, this dude looks young.
Because I have love for him, but at the current moment, we're meant to go to war. He's trying to take the food off my plate. I'm trying to take the food off of his plate, and that's what warriors do. Right. But for me, I've dreamt this, manifested it, and it'll be the start of, you know, what.
Wow, Mike Tyson is 60 years old, basically, bro, and he's fighting a 27-year-old Jake Paul. Oh my gosh, how can you put money on Mike Tyson? That age difference is huge.
Has been a 12-year.
Sorry, guys.
In entertainment.
I've watched enough fighting to know, like, okay,
all the things
58 years old,
boxing,
should probably hang it up.
Finally my moment and my time to shine, and I'm going to show the world who the fuck I am, because everyone's doubted me. Everyone's had something to say. Nothing was ever given to me. I've had to work for it all. suppressed
That's
by
facts.
everyone, kicked off of YouTube, kicked off of platforms, canceled 5 times, and here I am throwing the biggest event
They kicked him off of YouTube. I just seen a Jake Paul video the other day.
in really all of entertainment, actually. And now it shows to the rest of the world what hard work and perseverance can do. And I'm just happy to be able to show that to other kids who maybe have to go through adversity and have to fight and have to keep on proving themselves time and time again.
So from your answer, what I got is, you said when it does happen.
Yeah.
So you're gonna knock Mike out.
It's already written.
Okay. You heard that shit?
Clearly.
I like that.
You heard that? Like, hey, Mike, you heard that? You better take care of business, Mike. You heard that shit, Mike.
Confidence right there.
This is the baddest man on the planet. Heavyweight. Just look at the fucking guy sitting here right now.
Right.
He's an animal. He posts Instagram pictures and I get a little scared because of how good he looks. But I have to
But I like
step
that
up.
Jake Paul isn't diminishing Mike Tyson, because if he is diminishing Mike Tyson and he comes out with the win, it doesn't make his win look good. So I like that he's giving Mike Tyson the praise that he deserves.
To this level and show people that I can accomplish the impossible. And that's what the story of Jake Paul is all about.
I don't know if it's the impossible, because you're minus 200, bro. You should win this fight, Jake Paul.
Now, Mike, a lot of people gonna point to your fight with Kevin McBride and say that that's when your skills basically dissipated 20 years ago.
My life has changed since then, and I decided to
All right,
fight,
guys, I'm not gonna keep eating.
Roy
My
Jones,
fault.
and that was
I feel like I'm.
successful.
All right, one more bite.
The fighting-
I'm eating some
So
spaghetti.
people shouldn't
It's
even bring
fine.
that shit up no more.
No, they should bring it up.
Okay.
They should see the difference from there to now.
Gotcha. And what you
Me
have
at,
to
me at my worst, to me at the biggest event in the history of events right now. There's never been any bigger than this. So what they have to say about that?
What you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what critics do. They sit on their couches, they sit in their homes, and they have so many things to say because they're unhappy with their lives themselves. They'll try to rip people apart like me and Mike, who are actually going and fucking doing something.
He had 11 pro fights.
Yeah, it was so boring. They had to cut it off. Like, hold on, Jake Paul. Let's not yap again, bro.
Fight. How do you
Yeah,
rate-
Jake Paul is
Hey,
yapping
listen,
a lot.
He's been successful in all those
Too much
pro fights
thinking,
except
Jake.
one, and that's why we're fighting.
It's been 4 years in professional boxing. And in terms of what I've done in those 4 years and the amount I've learned is more than any pro boxer. So just in terms of how much I've learned and grown, I'm the fastest growing and learning boxer.
And I agree. I think he's learned and he's grown a lot. But can he piece it all together within a fight is the question.
in the sport. And that's
He
what
knows
I
it all. He
rate
has the
myself
tools.
off of. If you
But
calculate
in
how
the
good I
fight,
got from year 1 to year 4,
what is your go-to
no one
bag?
else has made that progress. So really, to me, that's the most important thing to focus on. And I have big plans, and I'm continuing to, again, do the impossible and show people what I'm capable of. And they chalk up what I've done to fights being rigged. Still, when he posts on his Instagram looking like a killer, hitting the shit out of the mitts, the top 5 comments are, if Jake wins this fight, it's completely rigged. And that used to bother me.
Right.
That used to bother me because I was like, no, I'm working so hard. Can't you fucking people see? But now I take it as a compliment because the human peon brain of the 99% can't even comprehend
Can't even get it.
how good I've gotten and what I'm
yeah, man, I can't even comprehend it too, guys. That's how much I'm really iffy about Jake Paul. Like, I really felt like that Tyron Woodley fight had to have been scripted. Maybe not Nate Robinson, because, boy, Nate Robinson hasn't been the same. You hasn't heard much from Nate Robinson ever since. Nate Robinson is my boy in New York Knicks, Chicago Bulls. Nate Robinson, who's messing with Nate Robinson? But Tyron Woodley, man, I thought that was scripted. Never in a million years would I have thought Tyron Woodley would have gotten knocked out by Jake Paul. And now we're in another situation where Jake Paul is going against Mike Tyson. I don't think Jake Paul can go ahead and take care of business, but it's like my heart is saying that, my brain is saying something
Accomplishing in
different,
this
or it
world.
could be vice versa,
telling
however
me
the hell you
talking
want to
too
say
long.
it.
There's not no Trump shit. They trying to give me the.
That's what I'm saying. I knew this was gonna happen.
See, don't.
Hey, we got all the time in the world. We can make edits. What's your name? Joe. Shut the fuck up, Joe. Thank you.
Control, do your thing. He over there. Don't harass me no more, Joe, nigga. Don't do
Yeah.
me. All right, now look, one thing that people cannot deny is your activity. This is your third fight this year. You had 3 fights last year, 6 fights in the last 2 years, where boxers are fighting once every 2 or 3 years. Does that make you better as a boxer, the activity?
Yeah, 100%. And I have to stay active. I have to stay working towards my goal of becoming a world champion. So there needs to be 3 fights a year for me at least. And that's how I get better, is under the bright lights and performing when there's adrenaline and nerves.
Gotcha.
I've always been in the gym training.
That's
boxing
it.
professional fighters. I'm just, activity is great. I had 15 fights in 1 year when I was younger. And I think activity is great, but I'm prepared. I'm just ready to go.
Now,
What Mike Tyson is saying, he's just getting straight to the point.
does a loss to Jake Paul damage your legacy?
Yes.
I don't look at my life as a legacy. Legacy to me means ego. Who the fuck cares about my legacy? I'm gonna be dead soon one day. But he's not gonna win.
What do you say about your legacy if you end up beating Mike Tyson, and not just beating Mike Tyson,
Man, legacy matters, Mike.
knocking Mike Tyson out?
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history on Friday night when I put this man to sleep. So that is pretty dope.
That aura that's
dreams a
spewing.
A lot of dreaming.
I knew
The
it.
aura that's spewing out of Jake Paul right now, man. I love that answer. Dreams could come true, Mike. Dreams could definitely come true, Mike. And this is what he's saying. He's dreaming for this moment, and he's ready to go ahead and make his dream come true.
Come true, young man.
Hey, man, I respect your opinion, but it's just my time. The universe know it, the gods know it, I know it, and you're going to know it.
The
Plain and
gods.
simple.
Okay, for next week, we'll see.
No, I don't know.
That's the beauty of boxing, is the truth comes
The
out. and
gods.
by golly, do I love the truth.
Are you concerned if Mike hits you flush on the chin, this shit could be fucked up?
Yeah. Yes. Indeed. I have to be alert. This is a scary, scary man. He's a killer and has all the power still clearly in all the videos, all the sparring that he's showing, dropping his sparring partners. My mom is messaging. She can't even watch Tyson punch.
Right.
She won't watch it because it scares her.
What the hell? Why is this bomb glazing so hard on Mike Tyson? Just watch him punch.
And
It's not
he
that
has one of
scary.
the deadliest uppercuts of all time. So of course I have to be ready and know that he's gonna have some moments in there, and I'm gonna have to persevere.
Now, Mike called you a manufactured killer. How you respond to that?
Wow, that's a
I would
good
say
hit
the
right there.
deadliest weapon in the world is manufactured. That's a nuke.
I like that. I like that. I like that, man.
And I think it's
Okay then.
scarier.
Replay that
Yes.
again. Let's hear that
How you respond to
again.
that?
I would say the deadliest weapon in the world is manufactured. That's a nuke.
I like that. I like that. I like that, man.
And I think it's scarier to be a peaceful man, waving Disney Channel wands around, and then to choose to kill.
Now, Mike, look, you criticize Jake's skills.
Hey there, Jake.
What does that say about you
Okay.
if you lose?
Well, I'm not gonna lose. So I can't even fathom losing. I can't even imagine it. He's not gonna win. I think he thinks this is gonna be a very easy night. It's not gonna be an easy night.
I don't think that. I think it's going to be a war of ages. The fans.
He said he can't fathom him losing, so let's say he does lose. Because the world does have Mike Tyson losing, so this is a high chance that Mike Tyson can lose this. How bad does this hurt his mental, bro? Like, is he gonna go ahead and not be able to sleep at night because he lost to Jake Paul? Like, I feel like that's gonna be the case for Mike.
Are the ones
Am I reading
who
it
win
wrong?
out of this, but I know you, I know your soul on a deeper level, and I know myself, and I know you're not gonna fucking quit, and neither am I. You could rip my head off, I can go down to the canvas, you can fuck me up, I could be bleeding from everywhere, and I'm not gonna stop. And I know that's the same for you. That's the beauty of this, is I don't think it's gonna be easy. I know
I feel like
be
it's
hard.
gonna be that type of fight, man. Mike Tyson knocks down Jake Paul. Jake Paul gets up from a Mike Tyson knockdown. Jake Paul could possibly put on his offense. I feel like
You had a great career, but in many
that's
ways,
back and
this
forth.
is the biggest event that you've
brawl.
ever been a part of. What
It's
does this
set to
say
be
about
that
this
type of
night
fight.
and this matchup?
First of all, no one else can do this but me.
Okay.
I believe. And like you said, this is the greatest boxing match in the history of boxing, and it's because I'm a part of it.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, man. And this is the do-si-do in Texas, the biggest fight. And I do think a dance requires two people, but that's the magic in this, is that we're, you know, this yin and yang that is creating this massive fucking disruption and storm and massive fight. So, you know, 2024, November 15th, the gods and the
You might
universe
find
aligned
it
us
uncomfortable to sit that way.
to do something magical, and it takes the both of us. But he's had a longer, illustrious career, and I believe by the end of my career, I will reign as the GOAT of this sport.
Now, a lot of people are saying,
Hey, all right. And now they're going a little bit too much, Jake Paul. I don't think you have enough time in your career to even be consider a GOAT in your. Well, then again, people are saying Alex Pereira is a GOAT, and he's freaking been there for like damn near 4 years. So I don't know. It couldn't
that the
happen.
Taylor
He has to be on a
Serrano
monster
fight
reign.
should be the
I'm
main
not gonna say he
event.
can't.
Part one was a fucking amazing battle. What do you have to say to that?
It is the, you know, like this is, there's two main events. How do you choose which one to put before each other? You know, they're massive. I'm more excited to watch that than I am excited to take his punches. But yeah, man. I mean, it's massive, and I'm just so excited to see the rematch and for Amanda Serrano to prove all of her doubters wrong.
So who do you think won?
Close.
It was close.
Close. Razor close.
But in your opinion, who do you think won?
I'll keep that opinion to myself. My opinion won't mean nothing on November 15th.
And when Amanda Serrano wins, Katie Taylor, I think we do the trilogy at Croke Park. I'll get Donald Trump to come in. He loves doing big fights since Eddie Hearn hasn't been able to get anything done over there. He's too busy trying to be in Katie Taylor's corner for the fight.
Throw a jab at him.
I mean, the clout chasing on this guy is fucking insane, but Katie will make the trilogy happen in Croke Park, and it's going to be, you know, something they could settle the score. I believe men is going to.
Why does Mike Tyson win this fight?
Because I'm Mike Tyson.
Why does Jake Paul win this fight?
Because I'm Jake Paul. No. Man, this is just, it's my time. That, you know, the gods have showed this to me. I'm going to be faster, stronger, and more elusive. He's not going to know where I'm coming from. And
I'm great imagination.
I'm truly going to show the world that I outboxed Mike Tyson. And that's fucking wild to say. Oh, yes, I got you a gift.
Thank you very much.
I got you a gift, Mike.
You want a pigeon?
This is a pigeon from Southeast Asia. Very expensive, but I wanted you to have this.
Thank you, Jake.
What does the pigeon represent? I'm trying to think quickly in my head. What does a pigeon? Like, I know when people die, you can go ahead and throw pigeons, and like that symbolizes something. Pigeons can possibly symbolize freedom too. I don't know. What is?
Doesn't
How you
look.
feel about that?
Huh?
You like Mike's love pigeon. What do you feel
Yeah, I
about that?
do. It looks like a low budget pedigree.
We paid thousands of dollars
This
for that.
is an expensive pigeon. I seen a video of, and I'm not sure if you've seen it, Mike. Did you
Is that
see
a
his
W
Instagram
gift?
today?
About what?
Maybe it's good that you didn't see it yet. He asked you guys face to face, and he's kissing you in the mouth in several pictures on Instagram. It's actually on his page, and it's kind of went viral today.
What?
Him just stepping to you, kissing you in the mouth several times. Does stuff like that aggravate you?
I have that effect on people. You know, I have that effect on people.
Okay.
I've just never seen
Is he
someone
about to snap the bird in half?
handle a pigeon.
You got pigeon flies in your family, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Is it a low budget pigeon? Or
Well, he had no one loves him. He has no band or anything, so he doesn't belong to nobody.
Okay.
well, he belongs to you now.
I'll feed him to my falcon.
Oh shit!
So that's food?
That's what I'm talking about. What did you say?
Doesn't belong to nobody.
Okay.
well, he belongs to you now.
I'll feed him to my falcon.
Guys, this is going to be an absolute bloodbath. This is about to be bloodshed. Mike Tyson's style of game, he has to take punches in order to go ahead and inflict his damage on Jake Paul. And Jake Paul, he's going to inflict his damage. There's no debating it, man, because you have a 60-year-old Mike Tyson. There's no debate. He's going to take some mean shots from Jake Paul, and he might get bloody in this fight. So, guys, bloodshed will be shed in this fight right here. And, man, this symbolizes it right here. The pigeon and him feeding it to the falcon. Call me crazy, but this is how I'm reading the room.
So that's food for your falcon?
Yeah.
This is getting interesting. What do you have to say about this fight coming up this Friday? And any words for Jake?
Damn, the pigeon's
I'm
about
just
to...
ready.
The pigeon's gonna be dead. The pigeon's probably already dead right now. The falcon probably just shattered out the pigeon already.
I'm just ready. Let's go.
Jake,
Let's go. The do-si-do.
you ready to go?
Excited, man. And it's going to be a beautiful night. Amazing
Cameron is doing an amazing job hosting this right now.
fights on the undercard. Amazing production.
He's killing it with the
amount of
podcast game,
people
and he's
showing up
killing it
for
right
this.
now hosting it.
The biggest stadium, the biggest platform, the biggest fighters. Doesn't get much better than this.
This is going to be an amazing spectacle this Friday on Netflix, and there's limited seats available on SeatGeek. Good luck, gentlemen.
Are you really going to feed him to your falcon?
Yeah, but I can't take it with me. There's no way I can take him.
That's fucked up, Mike.
What?
You don't feed the nigga to your falcon.
I would never do that, man.
Nah, you should have just left with that, dog. Just leave with it.
Nah, thank you. Good job, man. Yo, thank you for the opportunity, Mike. Good seeing you. Appreciate you. Mike, thank you, man.
Shout out to Cameron for hosting that, dog. That was actually a really good hosting from Cameron. He needs to do more of that. He needs more of those type of calls. Sorry, I've been snacking on this whole way out. I was absolutely starving, guys. But all in all, you already know the drill. I need to tell you once or twice. Like the video, subscribe. Is there anything more that I'm missing? Okay, we don't care about this one. I thought it was Alexa Grasso for a second. But guys, like the video, subscribe. You already know the deal. I need to tell you once or twice. It's your boy Fetty Sword, and I'm out.